Hi, it's Tina. Welcome to my kitchen again. Today I'd like to talk to you about turmeric. Dr. Greger at nutritionfacts.org has done lots of videos on the health benefits of turmeric. We've heard about it for years and years, and some of the properties that they're showing to help us is anti-inflammatory, it's antioxidant, antiseptic, sorry, I'm reading off a card here so I don't forget anything, analgesic, it boosts immunity, it's anti-carcinogenous, it helps maintain cholesterol levels and blood pressure, it helps with digestive health, it helps the liver detoxify. For me, what I'm most concerned with right now at this stage in my journey is the anti-inflammatory properties. And my husband and I have shown that for us this really helps. As you know, I've said before, I am disabled. I have degenerative disc disease, arthritis in my back, my hands, my neck. And then my husband is a postman, and he walks 14 miles a day, and his feet and legs and back and shoulders and everything just really ache. So turmeric has been really beneficial for us, and I'd like to show you 3 different ways that you can incorporate turmeric into your diet. Now, we know that you can sprinkle it on food, and it's really good in soups and stews and stir fries and all of that. But I want to show you a different way to use it, and that is with turmeric tea. And I'm going to show you an iced tea, golden milk, as well as just tea bags, okay? So the first one, and you can buy this at basically any grocery store, it's just a turmeric tea. And this cost, a little box is about $3.50. Notice that this has meadowsweet and ginger. Now, the underlying thing here is generally the ginger. But what most people don't say, Dr. Greger does, is that turmeric needs pepper. To activate the anti-inflammatory ingredients in the turmeric, you need black pepper. Okay? So that's what I want you to remember. If you just go and buy the tea bag, it's got the ginger, but you're going to want to add peppercorns, okay? You can also just add some ground black pepper as you're steeping. Just sprinkle a little bit in, and then it'll settle down in the bottom of your cup, and you won't drink it. It's not a problem. It just needs that to activate as it's steeping. So remember that. Then I'm going to show you how to make what's called golden milk, and this in the wintertime is just pure heaven. I like to drink it in the evening because it's really relaxing and warming, so it warms you up when you're really chilled to the bone. Okay, and I've been heating some pots on the stove just to help this go a little bit faster. So in the golden milk, and get a pen and write this down. Let me go get some water here. Silly me, I moved my kettle. So 1 cup of water. And I've got 2 pans here. See how I've already heated that pan up. So 1 cup of water, then 1 cup of either almond or soy milk. Our family likes soy. It seems to be thicker and the consistency of milk that we're used to. I've checked the ingredient list and the nutritional facts, and soy milk seems to be a little more nutritious, I believe, as well. Then you're going to take a cinnamon stick. I've got my cinnamon sticks here. And just break a piece off, about 1 inch long. Plop that in. Then you're going to need 1/2 a teaspoon of your dried turmeric. That in. And then about 1/2 inch of sliced fresh ginger. And I've already sliced that up. Now if you don't have fresh ginger, you can use some ground ginger and just use about a 1/2 teaspoon of that. Then we're going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon of the, the peppercorns. And then once it's all done and we put it in our mug, we're going to just sprinkle with some cinnamon. Now, back to Dr. Greger at nutritionfacts.org. He says to always put the black pepper in, as well as the ginger, and cinnamon as well. Now, if you'll notice, if you've ever looked at his daily dozen, for the dozen things that he says you should have every day, cinnamon and turmeric are the spices on his list that he says that you should always, always get. Now, can you see how nice and golden that is? That's why it's called golden milk. And you just heat that up on the stove. Let it simmer a good 5 minutes. And we'll just pretend that our 5 minutes have gone. Take your mug and a little strainer. And pour it right through the strainer. Into your cup. There we are. Then just take your cinnamon, sprinkle on top. And there you have a nice, warm, relaxing cup of golden milk. Now, the other way that I wanted to show you that you could do this is with an iced, let me find my right recipe card here. Okay, you're going to use 1 cup of water in your pan. And this is for the steeping, because we are going to make iced tea. And you can see I had that pan good and hot first. Then we're going to do 4 teaspoons, got my teaspoon, 4 teaspoons of turmeric. Then 4 teaspoons of the ground ginger. Notice the underlying theme here. Turmeric, ginger, black pepper. Okay, so I'm going to have to turn that down. I had that pan good and hot. 2, 3, 4. Give it a good stir. Okay. Then 3/4 of a teaspoon of ground black pepper. So this time we're using the ground. And it only really takes a little bit of black pepper to activate that turmeric. Notice our proportions. A little bit of black pepper for a lot of turmeric. Okay. And then you just want to dissolve that in your warm water. And you're going to let it steep, probably 5 minutes or so if you started with your cold water. Now, I had my pan heating on the stove so that it just went to boiling right away. So it shouldn't take me quite as long. So basically what I'm going to do is just stir it long enough until I don't see any more lumps of the ginger and turmeric. And you want to be careful, probably wear an apron, because if this splashes on you, turmeric is very staining and it will stain anything yellow if you get that on there. Well, it's not really diluted because this is pretty thick. Okay, then what we're going to do with that is we're going to put this in a pitcher with 3 cups of water. And I'm just pouring it in. I realize you can't see that. So I just poured it into that 3 cups. And then we're going to sweeten it with maple syrup. Now, if you use honey, you can use honey as well. I'm going to use maple syrup because our family generally does. I haven't quite given up honey. I use it for certain things. My homemade medicines that I make, I still use honey. But anything else, I just substitute maple syrup. So 1/4 cup of maple syrup is going to sweeten that. And I'm just pouring that in there. There you are. And then you'll just serve that over ice, and that's a nice, refreshing iced drink. So there you have it. You have 3 different ways that you can enjoy your turmeric. And I hope that you enjoy them and try them out, and they give you as much relief as what I have. I recommended this to a person at my water aerobics class, and she was having problems with her knee aching, and she said it brought her instant relief. So go ahead, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Have a good day.